Kia ora, I'm Cherie Kinnear and these are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. The Prime Minister is set to make a major announcement on our national border today. The Herald understands Jacinda Ardern will reveal borders will open for New Zealanders returning from Australia on February 27th. Kiwis elsewhere in the world will be able to come back from mid-March. She wouldn't confirm the details yesterday, but did say changes are coming.
I think going forward though, we can all see that within sight is a change in system entirely, where we start removing that bottleneck whilst trying to continue with a strategy on COVID that keeps people safe.
Heightened mask rules come into force today to better prepare us to fight against Omicron. Masks must now be worn at food and drink businesses and close proximity operations, events and gatherings. The changes don't apply to non-public facing workplaces, swimming pools and gatherings where you have the exclusive use of a premises. Face coverings must now be an actual mask as opposed to scarves, bandanas or t-shirts pulled up over the face. Westland and Buller districts aren't out of the weather woods yet as Civil Defence continues to monitor severe weather with a red warning in place till Friday. River levels throughout Westland and the wider West Coast are expected to keep rising as the rain continues. State Highway 6 from Fox Glacier to Haast is closed due to flooding, along with Haast Pass, and a number of schools are also closed. West Coast Emergency Management Regional Director Claire Brown says they're taking a cautious approach to the weather and expecting more rain.
People need to be keeping a close eye on the forecast, and there'll be some areas that haven't had much impact to date, but that doesn't mean it might not be something that happens over the next couple of days.
People are sleeping on the streets in overnight queues in Auckland CBD in order to try for one-off residency visas. Hundreds have been waiting outside a medical clinic on Queen Street trying to get their health checks done. The medical assessments are needed to apply for the one-off residency visa, which opens for applications on March 1st until July 31st. While many clinics offering the assessment are already booked out, the Queen Street Clinic is one of a few to offer walk-ins. Immigration New Zealand says there's still adequate time to apply. The Union for Civil Servants hope the government proposed income insurance scheme will eventually become much broader. The initial plan is to cover people made redundant who stop working for health reasons, paying up to 80% of their salary for up to 7 months. It'll be funded by an extra 1.39% ACC levy. The Public Service Association says if a contractor expects ongoing employment, then they'd be covered. But if they're genuinely self-employed and had control over when their work ended, they would not be covered. And in world news, US President Joe Biden has approved additional US military deployments in Eastern Europe. They're intended as a show of support to NATO allies feeling threatened by Russia's military moves near Ukraine. Roughly 2,000 troops will go into Poland and Germany in the coming days. Another 1,000 are being deployed to Romania. And those are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. For more and to stay up to date, head to nzherald.co.nz. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.